Real talk. Oh, man. So, man, if you don't know about this show, please don't watch it. Don't watch this shit. It's a really toxic show. Shit's called The View. Now, I'm sure you heard of The View before, but man, if you have not watched that shit, don't. It's pure bullshit, pure poison. Reason why I say that, they got fucking whoopee cushion on there who just gives nothing but fucking hot air. I call her whoopee cushion because Whoopi Goldberg is a fucking slave. Fucking slave. A very, very bitter woman, put it like that, who will do anything she can to stay in a good monetary position. From my perspective, maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right, but I basically generally have a great perception as to if a person is really just full of shit, or if a person is really good for you, a person is really bad. Now, this lady right here, I've watched this lady, not even just Whoopi, it's the other slaves on the panel too. I'm not even playing. Like, most all of them are slaves. I wouldn't say all of them because there's some people who stand up for truth on there. I've heard it. But then they get overshadowed by the three other people who are puppets. Put it like that. So listen to this. We got a person who on TV was like, well, we do have a convicted felon for a president now. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Number one, doesn't matter if he's a convicted felon or not. Now, did you ask yourself who brought up those charges, why they brought up the charges, and who and why? That's all you need. Because if you know who brought up the charges, you'll know why they brought up the charges. Because they understand that when he gets in office, their little funnel of dirty money is about to dry the fuck up. That's it. It's about money. That's it. Their money is going to dry up when he gets in office because of those weird ass offshore deals that they're doing, those weird ass child trafficking deals that they're doing, those weird ass young people trafficking deals, because they get these people in these organizations and things of that nature in the casting couches and think that it's going to be all good when there's a back door where some evil motherfuckers are waiting to traffic these people. These people are disgusting. They make trillions of dollars off of human trafficking, and your boy Donald Trump trying to cut that shit the same way he tried last time when he built that foundation, when he built the organization that goes and finds child traffickers, convicts child traffickers, and purifies this political field that we're in. That's how I view it. You can view it a different way, but whatever way you view it, don't watch The View. Because whose view is that? And why do they want you to have that view when it really doesn't make sense? 8 out of 10 things that they say on that show are a fucking lie. And you gotta ask yourself, why would a person lie? A person would only lie to be able to get you to believe something that's some bullshit, or be able to get you to believe something that you know is not real. I know this video is a lot longer than you would have guessed it to be, because like usually I make smaller videos, but this is kind of important because I've watched this show over decades shape and mold different women's minds in a bad way. Now, I say women's minds because dudes don't really watch The View like that. The only reason why I was watching The View is because I was in a room with a woman and she was watching The View. Exactly. So, man, that shit is just, it's really sickening. And the thing is, I watch these people just be like absorbing all of the information from that show, indoctrination from that show. And I've watched them be like, oh yeah, Donald Trump's evil. Donald Trump's evil. That's a really strong word to say somebody's evil. Now, to me, evil is intentional, what is it called? Intentional wrongdoing. That's evil to me. If you knowingly do something wrong at the detriment of another person, that to me is considered evil. So how many things did that motherfucker Biden do that was knowingly against other people for his own good? The most recent thing was signing off of shooting 6 fucking rockets at Russia through the proxy of Ukraine. A lot of you fools and idiots don't even realize that that's going on right now. You got people who are dying because you got a tyrant that doesn't want to leave the seat that he's not even capable of upholding. I don't give a fuck who he is. I care about what he is. And he's a fucking puppet for those people who want to put us back in war. He's a fucking puppet for those people who want to keep us ignorant. He's a fucking puppet for those people who want to keep us docile and dumb. Meanwhile, you got a man who's trying to free your dumb ass and you don't even know he's trying to free you. And that's what the fuck happens all the time on this planet. And I'm getting upset because I'm starting to realize a real pattern that's really detrimental. The people on this planet who mean you well get demonized by the people who are on the TV. Now, if you ever see somebody on the TV screen, national TV, who's been condemned and who's been told that like he's evil, second guess that shit. They tell you what they do on their movies. Now, what they do on their movies? What's that old movie, Man on Fire or something? Not Man on Fire, the one with Will Smith. The one, I don't know what the movie's called off the top of my head right now, but it was a movie where he was working with the government and what the enemy of the state, there we go. And then they put him on the news as a bad person when he was really the good one. But the bad people were in control of the news and the Amber Alerts and all that shit, so they were able to send out to everybody's phone and send out to all the TVs that he was the negative one. Now, you don't think that shit happens in real life? What they say, art imitates reality, bro. You don't get no art without somebody trying to replicate what they see. Motherfucker can't draw a baboon without knowing what a baboon looks like. You tell a child to draw an octopus, they can't draw no fucking octopus. They see what an octopus is. Humans must learn everything they do. They don't create shit. They don't create shit. So if a person is doing something, you have to ask them why are they doing it and who made them do it. It's a chain. Follow the chain to get to the ball and cut that motherfucker off. And then after you cut the ball off of your chain, take them fucking shackles off your ankles and run away. Because if you don't, you might not be able to. Because if you leave a lock on your ankle for so long, after a while, that lock starts to dig into your ankle and then you won't have a foot. Then you can't run. So please think about the information you get. Think, man. We have a brain for a reason. And then we have a mind that controls that brain for a reason. Then we have a spirit that controls the mind that controls the brain for a reason. Use that shit before you don't have an option, man. We got some people that are so fucking stupid that they don't even do the investigations on their own. They just, hey, Google, what's the book? Shut the fuck up and look up in a book for yourself. I'm tired of that shit. Look up in a book. Read. Use your eyes. Don't do talk to text. Don't do fucking text to speech. Read. You have eyes for a reason. You have a brain for a reason. Read, man. And learn what they don't want you to learn. They told you what the fuck was up. If you want to hide anything important from a dumbass, they think you're a dumbass. So you gonna be a dumbass? If you want to hide anything from a dumbass, what do? You put that shit in a fucking book. Because they too lazy to open it up. Stop being lazy, man. Now, if you don't have time to flip pages on a book, then you use an audiobook. That's okay. Audiobooks are okay. You're still getting the information in. And I know you're going to say, well, all books were written by a man. All books were written by a woman. They're written by... Don't make excuses for being stupid. Don't make excuses for not trying, bro. Try. I'm on this video right now because I care about you and I want you to try. I want you to get somewhere. I want you to get somewhere. I don't want you to fail. Motherfuckers kill themselves because they failed, bro. But if you're trying every day, you can't fail. You can't fail if you try. And then once you start trying, you won't even feel like quitting because it feels good to try. It feels good to do stuff. It don't feel good to sit and rot. That's why you got people who goddamn hopeless because they don't do shit. Get up and do something, man. We only got one life in this body. It's a beautiful body, man. It's a really, really useful and beautiful body. Use that shit for the benefit of you and those around you, man, so that everybody who looks on you will see a paragon. And if you don't know what a paragon is, I'll tell you right now, it's an example of excellence. Anybody looking at you has to see a paragon. If not, you failed your mother. If not, you failed your father. If not, you failed your God. And then at supreme most, if not, You failed yourself. Now, I know people might say, God is over you. No, but God is in you. So if you fail yourself, you fail God. Do the math, man. I love y'all. Have a good day.